And this year with the NFC East, obviously they see something in that division where it's going to be a good division with the Giants coming up with Jackson Dart and Carter. Then you have the reigning champions, the Commanders, coming back after a strong season with Dan Quinn. And then you got the Eagles, who, obviously the Super Bowl champions. And then you got the Cowboys this year, which always are in contention, but can they get over that hump? Can they take that next step with Marty Schottenheimer's son, Shoddy there?
Ryan.
I don't know. I'm still thinking that's such a bad hire, but again, I like the way he talks. I like the way he's presenting himself with the players in the news conferences. He's way better than Mike McCarthy, but I don't know if he's the guy. But obviously, Cowboys are still America's team, and they bring the ratings. As you can see in the schedule too, I want not to get off the Hard Knocks thing, but on the Cowboys schedule, they have the most primetime games
like 7
out of any team.
I think it's like 7
and
games.
They haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years.
Yeah.
So obviously, America still loves the Cowboys.
And when you say prime time, I'm going to piggyback on that real quick because we're not going to cover their schedule necessarily, but Thanksgiving Day obviously is a given. Now we're on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Two Monday night football games, right? 2 Monday, one home against the Cardinals, and I think one away against the Raiders, I believe. And Sunday night against the Super Bowl champs at Dallas. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So
I'm not excited about the whole Christmas Day game, and I'm already gonna have to watch them on Thanksgiving, and if they lose, it ruins my holidays. So it's 2 holidays that could be ruined. But again, it's one of those things where the Cowboys being on Hard Knocks, it's not to me a surprise. They do bring the ratings, and HBO is all about the ratings, getting the viewers to watch it. So somehow getting them grouped in. I do think I did hear that the AFC North also will be featured on Hard Knocks this year as well, which is the Bengals, Ravens, Browns, and Steelers. So that's also the in season as well as being broadcasted on the Hard Knocks this year as well.
Well, the Bills are going to have the initial preseason,
but I'm saying in season it's going to be the NFC East and the AFC North. It's going to be both divisions.
What are your thoughts, Scotty? What do you think about Hard Knocks?
I've actually never seen the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Probably because I don't have HBO.
All right. Well, maybe you should get it.
Scotty,
Hard Knocks.
I know it's illegal, but
in the 20 years or however long Hard Knocks has been on the air, it has yet to get me. 2001, so just over
24 years.
24 years.
Yeah.
It hasn't got me to sign up yet. I don't think it's going to this year.
I can throw you my HBO Max if you want to join.
Let's share. Yeah, right? Let's be a team.
I know it's illegal,
player.
but we can figure it out.
All right. And for the record, you're right. The Cowboys have been shown the most 3 times, but not as often or more than others as you would think. Teams like the Ravens have been on multiple times, as well as some others, but it's like 3 versus 2. So they are spreading it out.
What about the Browns? How many times have they been on?
Oh, you're gonna make me look.
Or
Jacksonville.
Or Jacksonville. or how about
I'm sure there's plenty of teams that have not been covered
how about
at all.
the Panthers?
The Titans.
Can you tell me how many times the Panthers have been on? You don't have to look.
I'll get back to you on that.
Credit to what JP was saying is that, and that is why I feel that this is just a reality show to make money, is because you're taking a team like the Dallas Cowboys, and I love them. And don't get me wrong, I do watch it. I do watch. They're my team. I watch everything that comes on TV that has to do with the Dallas Cowboys. But the point is this: they know that they are America's team, whether you like to believe it or not. 30 years without a championship. We just talked about it. We have 7 primetime games. You would have thought we've won the Super Bowl, or we have a dynasty going on right now to have 7, primetime games and being on the Hard Knocks. We didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Well, did you get any insight? It's an edited program. It is a reality show. So they edit it after the fact, and they make it how they want it to look. And I'm sure the NFL teams probably have some say in the final product. No, I don't want that in there. Or, hey, let's make sure that doesn't get in the show.
Do you think they get paid?
No. I don't think
no?
so. No.
You don't think they make any money?
I would love to
doesn't
know,
make any money off of this?
Well, I think the NFL is probably getting paid, right? HBO has to,
of course,
pay NFL in order for the rights to create this and air
What
this.
about the teams?
But I don't know if the NFL show
because
throws
one thing Jerry
Jones
is very good at is making a lot of money. And I'd be very surprised if the Dallas Cowboys aren't making some type of money
Yeah, you
on
think
this transaction.
then you would think though that teams would be clamoring about, hey, I haven't got my shot. How come I haven't been on Hard Knocks?
Because you
stink?
aren't. Yes. So you took my line, man.
Okay, then ban the rule then.
To close this up, the reason why the preseason is
Just ignored it.
Yeah, close this up because I'm losing.
how am I losing? I'm not losing.
Take your ball and go home, JP. Take your ball and go home.
Tough crowd.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is that the preseason version of the show is the best and the headliner part of it, because when you draft these rookies and you get them in the camp and you get to see them early, it's kind of cool. So like that is a great part of the show, and I forgot what year it was, but that was the fun part of seeing like these rookies in the Cowboys mini camp. That was awesome. So,
it is cool.
And then guys coming back from injuries or coming back and seeing how they're performing in the training camp, and then who they're going to cut. All those things. I do enjoy those kind of scenarios. So that's the insight you get to see on the show, and they focus just on one team. I don't really love doing the in-season version. I like the preseason because it was like, all right, you're getting ready for football because you have nothing really to watch besides baseball in August. I mean, there's basketball, hockey, and football is pretty much done. You have the mini camps, but you don't really, unless you live in that city, you're not going to see the practices, right? So to get that insight, it's kind of cool. And I do watch other teams, but I would always record the Cowboys when they go back to watch it. So again, I like it. I think it's fun. But the in-season one, I could do without. I really don't care either way. At that point, you already know who your team is. You know how you're performing. If you're not playing well, it's less chance you're gonna watch it.
All right, thanks, JP. Thanks for that insight. That's interesting, the difference between the preseason show versus the in-season, because I'm interested in, obviously, this season with NFC East. So we'll see. Come back and we'll talk more about our thoughts mid-season on Hard Knocks.